welcome back to another video. Now this is not really an exercise video this week, but something to think about when you are training, and that is arena mirrors. Now they're a bit of a luxury, and generally speaking most people only tend to come across them when they hire an arena out. And this happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I hired an arena with somebody, we were schooling the horses and they had brilliant mirrors there, and I forgot just how good mirrors are and how much they can enhance, improve and benefit your schooling session. But you actually need to give it a little bit of thought. I spent most of my time just cooing at the horse I was riding rather than using them to my advantage. So I thought I would do a video on how we can really use arena mirrors to our benefit and how we can kind of include them into our schooling session to get the most out of it. Before we get into this video, I just wanted to say, sadly, the quality of footage is not great today. Being in an indoor school, there's a lack of light and the phone was just not loving it. But arena goals so much here. This indoor school would be my dream, so I need to keep playing the lottery. Before you even get into your training session, take a moment to stop side on and head on at the mirrors and evaluate and analyse your riding position. This is a great opportunity for you to look in detail at just how you're sat. Look for that ear, shoulder, hip, heel line. Look at how tall you're sat up, the way you're holding your hands. Then you can add in any details that you want to improve on into that training session. Probably the best thing about using arena mirrors when you're schooling is that instant feedback. Whether you're riding a young horse just starting out in prelim novice, being able to look in the mirror, you can really start to gauge, is your horse truly relaxed? Look at the head carriage and look at your positioning. Or if you're a rider further up the ladder, wanting to look at your horse's piaffe and positioning for half pass, the mirror becomes such a great training tool. It's also interesting because sometimes what you feel as a rider isn't always reflected on how the horse looks. You often hear trainers saying, right, you finally got it, that's it, keep it, keep it. And as a rider, you're not entirely sure what's changed. So being able to look in the mirror and actually visually see how your horse has changed is such a great training tool. Mirrors can also be a great way to help you gain confidence in your riding, giving you that little bit of belief and trusting your own judgment that actually you are doing it right because you get that instant feedback from looking up and seeing how your horse is looking and how you're riding. Personally, probably my favourite thing for using mirrors when schooling is for lateral work and looking at how I'm positioning the horse, whether it's going to a leg yield, a half pass, or even just riding on the long sides of the arena and seeing exactly how straight you and your horse are. Do their quarters swing out to the side? Do you suddenly twist a little bit in your body? This is when mirrors really can pick up those fine details that maybe you aren't necessarily feeling, but the judge would see. So next time you hire arena with mirrors, take a bit of time in the lateral work to actually look up ahead, look into the mirror and see exactly how you are riding them. And I can guarantee you'll suddenly be able to see lots of things that you didn't realise you were even doing that could just help improve the positioning of that bit of lateral work. I'll hold my hand up to this. I'm not great at feeling when a horse's halt is truly square. I can always gauge the front end, but not so well on the back end. And rather than hanging off the side of the horse trying to see if all 4 feet are nice and square, you can use the mirrors to check this. And then if needs be, alter it. Also, centre lines. I don't actually have any footage of doing centre lines this day, but I promise I did. When you enter down that centre line, it is important to impress that judge with being dead straight for you and the horse. You want to be looking up and ahead. Use the mirrors to practice this. Use to see that, is your horse actually going straight? Are you sat up as well as you can do? Because remember, that's the first score the judge is going to give you and you want it to be an impressive one. You want those 8s and 9s. So give it a little bit of practice with the mirrors. A quick final word on this video. If you are lucky enough to have an arena that does have mirrors, then just be aware that you don't become too reliant and too constantly checking how you're looking and how your horse is going, because obviously at the end of the day you need to stay more focused on how you're riding and not how you look in the mirror. But they are a wonderful training tool and can be so helpful at giving you more confidence and helping you enhance and improve your schooling session.